Hi everyone, I'm Valerie with the Tillamook County Library, and I'm going to show you how you can turn an old t-shirt into a book bag, beach bag, whatever kind of bag. You can even use it for grocery shopping and produce and stuff like that. So it's very easy. Most people have an old t-shirt around the house that you can cut up and not worry about. So I'm going to show you what to do. So I just started with a regular t-shirt. I fold it in half and line things up. And I set it out on my table. And the reason I fold it in half is just to kind of keep my sides the same, so my cuts match on each side and then I don't end up with one side looking all wonky. So you'll start at the neckline, and I start in the middle, just above the logo, so I keep my logo that's on the shirt, and I just cut a semicircle around. Cut the neckline out of the shirt. Ta-da! Gone. Okay, now I want to cut the arms off, or the sleeves off. So I'm going to come over here, shift this around, and I'm going to leave, 2-3 inches here, because that's going to be your handles, your straps at the top of your bag. You can see how it is here. So I'm going to cut. And if you have a rotary cutter, this works marvelous with a rotary cutter. There, cut those off. So now this is what you have. So far so good. Now you need to tie up the bottom and figure out how to do that. So we're going to lay it out flat. We are going to cut the hem off and make sure it's nice and even. It doesn't have to be perfect. There. So now we can throw away all our parts that we don't need there. Down across the bottom of your shirt, down here, you're going to cut strips up about 3 to 4 inches high up into the shirt. And they're about 1 inch or 2 inches wide, however wide you want your strips to be. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This is a great way to use up those t-shirts that your kids outgrew last year, or you're just kind of bored with it, but it kind of has a cool design on it and you don't want to get rid of it really. I've seen some really cute bags with super cool patterns on them. Okay, almost to the end here. And I'm going to cut on the end there. All right, so now it's all fringy on the bottom. You can see that. And if you want a fringed bottom purse or bag, not purse, if you want a fringed bottom bag like this, you're just going to go along and tie these into knots. So you're going to take your little strips that you did and just tie them in square knots at the bottom. Now, if you don't want the fringe hanging down, you could turn it inside out. All the fringe will be inside. Tie your knots, and then trim off the excess that's in the bag, inside the bottom of the bag, and turn it back right side out. I kind of like fringe, so I leave the fringe on the bottom. And you're just going to go along and tie them all up. And when you're done, I won't bore you with all my tying, but when you're all done, you will have a nice bag like this to put your stuff in to go to the beach, maybe carry your books to school or the library, pick up some groceries. Ta-da! Easy peasy. Hope you have fun doing that. Thanks.